Alright, hello everybody, Skyrim here, back again with another, Diablo Immortal video. As you can see, this is a Tower Wars match. This is the one, pretty much, and the only, a rare unicorn, so to speak, of matches that is very much down to the wire. And I wanted to at least showcase this for what it was. This was more fun in that regard because it was that damn close. Okay. It doesn't happen very often, of course, as we know, so I definitely wanted to make note of this one. Doing some audio commentary over this one, so let's go ahead and see how it goes. I'm trying to remember, keep an eye on the point score, and then I will try to explain my thought process behind having to mix things up for this matchup because of how it was going, actually. So far, so good. Clearing them off.
Brilliant.
Now I have to defend until the tower, of course, locks in to solid blue. Because until that point, until you have the tower in a solid color, you are not generating points. And that's the big takeaway from a lot of this matchup here. I got two more dots coming in, I see on the map. So try to take them out with quick order as fast as possible in some cases. And others not so much. It all depends on the class and who's playing it. Now see, by holding this one down until it was locked in solid, I was able to get the team to respawn closer to the center, of which we do not have any other of the center towers. At this point, I took it upon myself, of course, to try to stop their point generation on their main tower at their base to disrupt the point generation. Somebody just spawned in here, which I saw. Avoid the field because it is a necro, as you can see there, blinded and all the usual stuff. Now that will stop them from spawning at their, well, spawn point. Unfortunately, I see a red dot now on the tower that I had captured, trying to prevent that from happening. I stopped it there just in time.
Not ready yet.
And then, of course, teammates respawning on our only tower still in the center. And then I see the bit of red dots all over the place from the enemy incoming to it, and I'm trying to... Obviously, that's a... What is that right there? A Crusader, I think. Either way, they have immune to damage, so I had to wait that out, count the timer down. There's a monk with pretty much almost unlimited shielding, and ran back to their spawn at the middle tower, of course, where they all showed back up. And now I'm also seeing, while I'm doing this, trying to disrupt every way that I can here. Unfortunately, I got cut off there. Pretty much Invince monks right now is also an issue. They're unlimited. They're like untargetable and things of that sort. Fortunately, I was able to respawn right away to try to help defend the only tower that we still have in the middle. Somebody did recapture our home base tower, which is good because that was immediate solid blue, so we recovered point gains there. But for the most part, I am really stuck defending the tower. But after I saw there was a ton of blue still at it, I was like, I gotta cut their power generation off again, their point generators. So I went back to their home base to cut it off. I also see a red dot on their way here. Somebody else was following me, so... And then they turned around. The red dot turned around. So then I'm picking up a couple power-ups. I was like, I have got to disrupt more of their stuff. It's not enough yet. We got somebody here that did that very well. I'm defending them while they do it. We cut off another tower of their point generation right there. Now what remains is the mid tower.
Recharging.
So now... it's a matter of holding that until we... Oh, they flipped one tower that I had for the longest time defended on the right side, which really honestly sucked. But speed is key. map awareness more so than anything else here is what really matters. And this is also the same format of the Bout of the Realms. So a lot can be said in the practice of Tower Wars being available before Bout of the Realms was up. And also we have Conqueror going on for the weekend as well, except that is only a 6 legendary piece gear, basic, as free to play as you can get version. Which I need to do. And somehow we lost all the towers that we had flipped. Now at this point I'm trying to get obviously some health back, but also trying to maintain the towers that we have. Now here's where it's getting dicey already. We're behind the 8 ball. They got the idol even. However, they got distracted. Did they get? No, they didn't get distracted long enough. I was trying to snake that one. Didn't quite happen. Trying to bait them out. It's too hard to go up against an entire mass of red dots by yourself. Never a good idea. Trying to pick them off a few at a time.
Not ready yet.
Wait for that to wear off. Grab some more power-ups. Go back again. Now, oh, I didn't get there in time. Usually I try to time it for their respawn of the center tower. That was, of course, a whole bunch of Blood Knight mess right there. Immediate drain. We are still behind the 8 ball, as you can see in the score. Very, very nasty. Trying to figure out what the rest of the team was there. I was able to get payback on the Blood Knight on respawn anyway. Now at this point, I am just, my entire goal is to stop their point generations, which is that one. Somebody ran towards their base tower at the top, which I think they will be flipping. Yeah, they just flipped it back. But at this point now, we managed to flip all the towers back to blue. And now it's literally maintaining that. And I'm staying mostly here at the middle tower that we finally got, honestly, to try and hold it until it goes solid color. However, this of course is the invisible and untargetable monk with the shielding, of which, fortunately enough, we had a Crusader come through and just run them over. So that helped.
I'm afraid it's not time for that.
That's the only drawback to the Astrum, is that when you have untargetable, it literally makes those uncontrollable lightning nova wisps. And there we go. Not follow the target, that is. Finishing that thought. Oh man, so there we go. That is the match I wanted to show. It was literally down to the wire. I wanted to do some commentary over it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about everything here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I just wanted to have a little change of pace of things, given all the current ongoing dramas in the game and so on and so forth right now. But there is my showing, and this was literally down to the wire. But it was a lot of fun because of it. Very rare unicorn. And as always, everybody, stay safe out there in the real world. And far as always, take care of yourselves as best you can. One day at a time. It is all we can do for sure. Believe me on that. Until next time, see ya.